So what are the key recommendations coming out of this report?
Well, Lisa, there are many recommendations that I have, but I do recommend everyone to go read the report. But the first one is that to support both domestic circularity and responsible export in the United States, public education effort must be encouraged donation instead of throwing usable clothing into the waste bin. However, with the items that are moldy, wet, or soil should not be thrown into the donation bin. The second is that it is important that local collection regulations are harmonized within the United States to make collection easy and as efficient as possible. The third is that we propose making EPR investment reflecting global value chain dynamics so that the fee can support reuse and especially for international reuse and end-of-life solutions. The fourth one is that there is a value and we must acknowledge that this value is that local sorting in the importing countries are very important and avoiding mandate for pre-sorting for export. The fifth one is that further research needs to be done to map out the infrastructure and the needs to be able to have targeted intervention in order to tackle textile waste. It is important that general waste infrastructure in Guatemala is strengthened. As highlighted is that the overall waste collection coverage is 55%. It is also important to acknowledge that textile waste is a small percentage and that government needs to prioritize waste containment, set up waste recovery facility before specializing in textile intervention. There are several other recommendations I mentioned earlier, but I encourage everyone to go read them in the report.